So it's that time again. It's the weekend. It's FUT Champs. I have some gameplay for you. Let's get into the video. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a hat, so as you can see, I'm actually starting off with Team of the Week upgrade packs. Now, I had quite a few things just in my club left over, so I didn't spend a single penny on any of these. So I thought I'd try one of them. So the first team, completely untradeable, didn't have to buy a single player. I think I put Sommer in it and some SBC from a while ago. But first pack, it's not a walkout, so I just skipped it because I wasn't waiting. And I got a 78 New Zealand striker. So I was like, oh brilliant, well I'm going to do one more. Once again, all untradeable. This time I'm throwing in my Sommer, my Fraser. Them two informs that I have in the club already are both untradeable. So going into this one, I'm thinking, right, if I can get a nice Mbappe here, I could upgrade my team a little bit. So I go in to open the pack, and once again, it's not a walkout. So I skipped it, and I got the other 78 rated striker. Brilliant. So as you can see, my team is a little bit different. Still roughly the same idea and players in the same positions, but my tactics are the exact same, so don't worry about that. Going into the first game, just against a normal Premier League team, I felt quite confident I could beat this. The first 10 games usually should be quite easy, unless you get unlucky. And starting off with a KDB low-driven shots, that's R1L1. I've been trying to do some more shooting other than finesse shots, but obviously, if the space opens up, I'm going to hit the finesse shot of KDB, make it green. And to make it 3-0, KDB proves me wrong, decides he's going to score a hat-trick to kick it all off with. Because before I actually put KDB in, I had doubts whether I'd like him or not. And well, basically he's playing pretty well as I go 4-0 up with Jesus at half time. But then nothing happened until the 85th minute, where Jesus done a nice little 1-2 with Rooney, who subbed on, and makes it 5-0. Now I used Rooney for quite a few times to start with. So I was 5-0 up, and then Rooney with a nice little solo run in the 90th minute to make it 6-0. It's a pretty nice game, that one. 6-0 up, definitely deserved. He had one shot, 0 on target the whole game. So, you know, I'm confident I'm taking it. Now, Rooney, I'm still not sure whether I like him or not. If you've got like 400k sat there and you're thinking of doing it, he's definitely not worth 400k. So unless you already have the players, I wouldn't do Rooney. Now, you see there, I actually lost 5-4. Didn't show you any of the highlights. Basically, EA servers decided they'll go down halfway through the game, and the whole game just lagged, and I ended up losing 5-4. I couldn't do anything in the second half, so it's quite an annoying one. But, you know, it happens. It's been the EA tournament this weekend, and I decided I would give it a watch for a little while, because I'm quite a fan of a few of the English boys. I quite like Tex and Harry. Shorey's quite good. So I thought I'd just give it a watch, try and learn from them. And I must say, after watching the tournament and changing a few things with my team, not my team, but the way I play with my team, as you can see, I won that game. Nice early rage quit, 2-0. So that then makes me 2-1, back to winning ways. But anyway, watching the actual pros, I thought I'd try change how I play a little bit and play a little bit similar to some of the pros, see if it helps. And basically, I am currently on a 13 win streak. So I must say, this tip that I'm going to tell you today, I'd try it if I was you. Basically, all of the other tips I gave in the other video are still 100% just facts. You need to do all of the stuff I said. But the one tip I missed out is sort of possession, composure, and just keeping the ball. So instead of just you get the ball, you ping it forward, hope you score, lose the ball, what I done for the majority of my first 10 games-ish, I passed around a lot. I kept the ball a lot. So a good example is now coming up actually. So you see Keane win the ball back, and then because it's the 81st minute and I'm up by 2-1, I thought, right, that's it, I'm going to pass the ball around for a little bit. I'm not going to pass it around my defence, just because I don't want to be that sort of player, but I want to just make sure I keep the ball, do everything that I can do. You see, I get it into the midfield, because if I lose the ball in the midfield, it doesn't matter too much, but if you're passing it around the back, it sort of matters. So as you see, I'm now actually in his half with the ball, just passing it around. I managed to work it through to De Bruyne eventually, who tries finding Jesus in the middle, and the shot got blocked. But that's like 5 minutes of in-game time that I wasted, and it turned out with a corner. So yeah, I won that game 2-1. As you see, 59% possession. Now my possession throughout these games is going to go higher and higher, because I've never been a player to have more possession. But I decided it's time for a change. I'm going to keep the ball for a little bit, and all of a sudden, I'm winning games. So I'm pretty sure there's 7 games in this one. So obviously I've told you I'm on a 13 win streak. So that means I go 6 and 1 as I score a nice tramp there to equalise. Remember this guy actually, I couldn't get through to start with, and I was trying my best not to get annoyed, but at the same time I was trying my best to keep possession. But eventually I managed to make it 2-1, and it's just another one of them games where I'm just going to see out the game. I just see Wayne Rooney again off the bench scoring a nice little goal. Then Jesus makes it 3-1, literally from that guy's kickoff. And the game finished 3-1, passed the ball around, kept the ball, which then made me 4-1. So for anyone struggling, I would actually recommend watching some of the pros gameplays. Maybe just go over to Tex's channel and watch some gameplay from him. But I feel if you're actually watching like the live stream of all of the pros playing, you fully understand the sort of meta and new goals that you need to score. So a quite popular thing right now is the El Tornado cross to back post. Now I've only just started using it, and my first game I scored one, and I must say it's quite overpowered, to be honest. There's a few little tips that you can pick up from watching the pros. They're really good at moving their goalkeepers, which is one thing that I need to start doing a little bit more. But for anyone who's in a sort of bad, I guess, streak right now, losing games, you don't feel confident, I'd watch some pros gameplay. Go over to EA Sports on YouTube, and they've got live streams going on at the moment, and they upload the live stream straight after. So you can literally just skip, watch some of the pros, the YouTubers actually play, how they fully play, and basically I just believe it's going to make you a better FIFA player. Because so far it's worked for me. I'm actually feeling quite confident. Haven't had a game yet where I've been dominated myself, fully just from me trying to keep the ball a little bit, and you actually open up a lot more space on the offence as well as defence, just controlling. So as you see, I won that last game, which then put me 5-1. Come up against another just standard Prem team with the likes of Aguero and Kane, and starting off 6 minutes in, after passing the ball around for a little while. See me, instead of rushing into the middle, I'm passing the ball out to my centre mids, working the space, getting it back into the box, and only shooting when I know I can shoot. Now I must say, Jesus I've basically got in there to sort of stand by while I save up for R9. I might even prefer Jesus over R9. Now I know that's quite crazy to say, but this weekend Jesus has scored the most goals for me any striker's ever scored, and he's just really good. Look at this little solo run, he glides past one, cuts back, L1 ball roll through that guy, and it's just past the goalie with ease. So that makes it 2-1 after an absolute amazing solo run by Jesus. But moving on, you see me win the ball back in the 83rd minute, and I'm passing it around. At this point I'm already 2-1 up. Now I'm not sure why I pushed into the box so much here. I guess it was just because I knew it was a counter-attack. But I ended up getting the goal, 3-1. So I got quite lucky there, because if I would have stole the ball and he would have counter-attacked, that's 2-2 and he's back in the game. I should have kept the ball, started playing around with it a bit more. This guy obviously gives up, runs out of his goalie. I pass it to Rooney to get his goal ratio up a little bit more. I think he scored like 7 in 4 games, but I think he scored a hat-trick in this one, so I mean it doesn't really count. But if you're thinking of getting Wayne Rooney, I wouldn't be too sure. Unless you've got untradeable players that you can throw in, I probably wouldn't do Wayne Rooney. To be fair, that was an absolute banger. The one thing with Rooney is he's really good at shooting, but when it comes to dribbling and pace and everything else, he just feels like a bit of a slug. But anyway, as you see, that's me hitting 6 wins. So I left it at 6 wins just because the servers have been pretty weird. And basically I just stopped playing for the Saturday and for the Friday. So it's now Sunday when I'm recording this. And at this current point, I am 13-1, could be 14-1, I can't remember. But because the weekend league got extended to Monday, I'm spacing out my games a little bit because I have enough time to play them. I'm going to record my last 10 games so you guys can have some more gameplay, and hopefully I can hit elite this week. But anyway, if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new around here. And don't forget, being a dickhead on FIFA isn't a bad thing. So get that ball passed around. Probably shouldn't say that, should I?